Dali ah. Game. Your time starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're from Beagle Sales Department. Our topic is about accuracy of data in the internet system. Let me introduce to you our circle members. Heading our group is Ms. Josie Roque and Mr. Harry De Guzman, our sub-leader. Followed by Ms. Jude Macaspak, Ms. Isa Delica, Ms. Ella Dador, Ms. Nifa Bonsol, and yours truly, Mr. Wax Joaquin. We are guided by two respectable circle advisors, Mr. Michael Insa Cruz, BSPA Manager, and Ms. Giselle Arguelles, Kaisin Head. And we call ourselves the
TNE Pacers.
Pacers stands for
Precise.
Accurate.
Correct. Exact. Reliable.
These are the definition of terms that you will encounter all throughout this Kaizen journey. For this year's Kaizen, we are guided with our last year achievement, winning the President's Award of Excellence under Small Division. Let's take a look at our TDSP score last 2013. Though we got the President's Award of Excellence, there are areas in our TDSP that need improvements. Under Sales Management, the best score is 31.5. Yet, we only got 29.5 because the 2 points missing was contributed under low score on excess unit. But it is under the rundown project of BSD and BSPA department. For training, we got low score on frontliner CS exam. But we are now having a collaboration project to CRT to address the problem. Under Kaizen, we got 4.9 out of the total score of 5.0. And to sustain our score under this criteria, our Kaizen head is working hand in hand in our department. And under reports to TMP, we also got low scores on various areas. But these TDSP categories are already being managed by TNE Concerns Department. This year, TNE was transferred to medium division, and the competition is getting stiffer. That's why, for this year's Kaizen, we are guided with the goal of our leadership to get the 2014 President's Award of Excellence.
Still, we didn't stop from there. We looked at other department TDS rating and found out that there were areas that need some improvements. And based on our analysis, Vehicle Sales Department is the process owner, while other departments receive a low score on their departmental TDSP. To further analyze and identify the problem, we conducted brainstorming and identified 3 problems. The first problem is the unclear customer data and customer information sheet. Out of 1,841 unit releases, 140 or 7.60% have unclear details on CIS. Although there is a current problem, we cannot put a control on it with the ongoing project by CRT. The next problem is, has the high number of double entity in the ERANET system. Out of 1,841 unit releases last year, there were 54 or 2.93% double entity. The figure is high, but the MIS department is currently coordinating with Vehicle Sales Department to solve the problem. Lastly, was the high number of inaccurate data. Out of 1,841 unit released last year, there were 193 or 10.48 inaccurate. We checked the existing program and currently no department handled the problem in accurate data, and the group decided it will be our focus of study.
Let me give you first a background on our previous Kaizen project that will give you a better understanding on our problem on accuracy of data. Last 2012, TNE Vehicle Sales Department started exploring the internet system, focusing on the completeness and cleanliness of data. So far, we're currently on target with our previous 2012 Kaizen project. This is to zero out all incomplete
Boss,
data
practicein nyo
in
yung
the
mic
internet
nyo.
system. That's why we achieved 100%
Parang di,
compliance
kahit
with
nakaganon lang kayo.
The 2012 Kaizen project focused on the completeness and cleanliness of customers' data. Currently, completeness and cleanliness are under sustainability stage of CRT, MIS, and Vehicle Sales Department. This year, TMP CRT includes accuracy checking and sets a new criteria, which will become our focus of our study for this year's Kaizen project.
Looking at our 2014 data, we have a total of 356 reported releases, 39 or
Hindi, huwag ka na mag-mic.
39 or
Practice lang.
10.6% of these were tagged as inaccurate for our CRT stock. Based on the data that we gathered, our current situation is only 89.4% or 317 accurate customer data for January to February 2014. We set our ideal situation of 100% accurate customer data in all releases, posting a gap of 10.96% or 39 inaccurate customer data. Our ultimate goal is to get the Dealer Award of Excellence in medium category. Let me walk you through our current process on how TMP tag a customer as inaccurate. From the dealer, the accounting department will report released unit for a day and will out in our inventory through the report link in the ERANET. Then, TMP will extract customer data through ERIN system to have a manual validation through TPO and send it to the centralized call center company, which is the MBR. From there, they will extract the data through email and will make an actual call to the customers to conduct the survey. For MBR to dump customer as inaccurate, the following are considered. MBR has 3 attempts only at different dates in contacting the customers. If within 3 attempts and the remarks are all the same, they will tag it as inaccurate data. This process is controllable for vehicle sales department because they directly call the customer without the knowledge of the MP. On the other hand, where the customer was the same number with other customer, on the first extraction data, it is automatically considered inaccurate data. This process is controllable for vehicle sales department because it is the MP who provided input the customer contact details in the Euronet system. And to verify our problem, we break down the reasons of inaccurate data. Factors that are uncontrollable are cannot be reached, re-entered attempt, no number in list, and no such names. That's why we will focus only on contact numbers the same with other customers, which we identified as controllable for our department.
To dig further, we reviewed our sales process to identify where does the 13 contact number same with other customer occurs. Let me walk you through our sales process flow. First, clients walk into the showroom area. Second, MP will input customer details in the loose PSP. Third, input of customer data in DMS. Fourth, payment of reservation. Fifth, GRM will validate the data before input of IRAN and password. Sixth, for unit assignment, MP will look on the inventory and FOS. 7. If with unit assignment, the MP will confirm the delivery schedule to customer. Lastly, turnover of the vehicle to the customer. We identified that 13 customers have the same contact number with other customer, happened during the third step of the process, which is input of customer data in the DMS. Therefore, we state our prioritized problem at the point of occurrence as 13 customers have the same numbers with other customer during input of customer data in DMS. Then, we set our target, which is to zero out all customers that have the same numbers with other customer during input of customer data in DMS by July 2014. This is our activity plan. In identifying our root cause analysis, we made use of the Ishikawa diagram.
Verification of root cause number 1 under material, VSD wasn't able to utilize the internet features for accuracy of data. To verify, we conducted an interview to all our MPs to know if they were aware of any existing tool to check the customer's contact number in the DMS. As a result, no comprehensive customer contact number or master list for previous releases. This is a as a countermeasure, make a daily extraction of customer data including PIC through the use of Euronet to verify previous customer contact numbers for all upcoming releases. Hire additional staff just to check, monitor, and manage the accuracy of data. We agreed that countermeasure number 2 is costly, so we decided not to pursue. For carry out countermeasure number 1, make a daily extraction of customer data including PIC through the use of Euronet to verify previous customer contact numbers for upcoming overall releases. First, we discuss a countermeasure and ask for VSM approval. We asked the help of MIS department to train our VSM secretary on how she will extract data from DMS. Then, the VSM secretary extract all releases from January 2014 up to present as a customer profile master list and will be the reference for all upcoming releases. We also discussed as the vehicle sales department to cascade the countermeasure. As a result, 100% of our releases from July 2014 up to present were checked by our VSM secretary. Verification of root cause number 2 under method, no guidance in verifying the accuracy of customer data. We conducted Genjing and Boots on how GRMs verify the data during DSP creation and found out that only completeness and cleanliness of data is being checked. As a result, GRMs only verify the cleanliness and completeness of customer data. This is a as a countermeasure, modify the existing process flow and verification of customer data before invoicing. Assign CRD staff to verify the accuracy of data in the Euronet system. We agreed that we cannot control countermeasure number 4, so we decided not to pursue. For carry out countermeasure number 3, modify the existing process flow and verification of customer data before invoicing. Let me show you our current process flow. Here's our previous and modified process flow. Attached also is the memo and sample of BSP with contact number of customers. We asked the help of our CRD and GM to check the SOPs. Then, we issued and distributed to all the concerned departments and posted at the VSD area to formalize the process flow. As a result, all releases last July 2014 was verified and checked by the VSM secretary if the customer contact details indicated in the VSP has no same number with other customer. Verification of root cause number 3, undermine, no proper recognition for MPs to consistently comply with the SOP and the accuracy of data. we conducted an interview to all our MPs if they give importance in customers' data. As a result, MPs don't give importance in customer data accuracy. This is a
True false.
as a countermeasure, for every inaccurate data, deduction of 1, showroom duty. Recognition during sales meeting by awarding the certification and posting of awards on bulletin board and FB page. We agreed that countermeasure number 5 is not effective enough and gives low morale to MPs, so we decided not to pursue. For carry out countermeasure number 6, we will recognize our MPs for their compliance on customer data during sales meeting by awarding them certification and posting of awards on bulletin board. Acknowledge them in the social media and create a CCI Achievers Club that will be awarded at the end of the year with special token. As a result, we again conducted interview to our MPs and based on the result, they are now giving importance to customer data accuracy. Having done with all these countermeasures, we are proud to say that
We achieve our target.
that is to zero out all customers with the same contact number with other customers in the internet system. Having said that, we are happy and at the same time challenged because from August 1 to 15, we track all the releases and we are proud that our countermeasure was already monitored and controlled by our PIC. Now, we are ready to standardize.
And for easy monitoring of our Kaizen, we assign PICs for our countermeasures and how do we plan to monitor it. To sustain our standardization, we posted the T&E sales process comic strip in different areas where it is visible to our team members, especially the MPs. This will keep them reminded on the process. Carefully working through our Kaizen project made us appreciate better the value of teamwork and unity, patience, communication, and respect. These are our individual reflections on this Kaizen journey. It was very inspiring to realize that all-out support given by our capable circle advisors who persevered with us throughout our Kaizen journey. As our accuracy of data improves, it is our future plan to create a program that strengthens our customer retention. That ends our presentation.
Thank you.